is a telephone number that is matched with a URL that is spelling the same thing. In this case, it is 305 ontrial.biz, with on trial being the domain name and .biz being the domain name extension, and it's matching vanity phone number that is 305 668 7425. Now I'm going to add to this another level of advertising opportunity with this vanity had and bib ads. So this is a fishing hat which I'm wearing now, and a face mask that can also be used as a bib. But the thing that I would like to demonstrate and use is this under brim ad and the ad on the bib, both of which are spelling two different vanity phone numbers with more biz and the psycho on the bib. Okay, at this point I would like to join step recorder recording now. Stop and review the recording. This recording was very long, so I forgot even that I was recording. So step recorder is not responding so quickly. So I'll give step recorder a chance to respond, and then I'm waiting for it to give me the options to save it. And in the meantime, I'm going to log into my Gmail account and to see if there are any pending Google Voices that I have to deal with. So I'm going to close some of these notes, and then here is a Google Voice message that says that the Cup Call AIX will expire in 30 days, and I do not want it to expire in 30 days, so I'm copying it to my notepad, and I'm going to paste it at the top of my notepad, edit, paste, and then segregate this section with close brace and open brace to separate it from the rest of my notes in this notepad of a Windows 11 PC laptop. So now I file save it again in case it crashes. I will have a record of what I was doing, and then I would like to log into this account. In the meantime, I want to see what happened to. I got the message here that step recorder is ready to be saved. So I'm waiting to save the step recorder. Click the save button and see if it will prompt me with a file to save. In the meantime, I can try to log into this. Oops, here it is. So I'll take the last message that I got before, was version D, copy it, and make the current version E, and the time now I started from Sunday 10:54 a.m. and now it is 9:41 p.m. So I'm going to change it to 9:41 p.m. and space and delete the extra m, and then capture the path, Control C, to the clipboard buffer and insert it at the beginning of the file name, Control V and backspace. And now I'm going to just save it, copy the clipboard buffer and then save it to the psr.exe subfolder, and then list it in my notes here. That actually belonged to a previous session, so anyways I'm going to paste it here because it also relates to the current session. Now I need to log into this account in order to make an outbound call. I just want to copy it. Control C to copy to the clipboard buffer. I'm not sure what are these icons. Message, start video call, schedule. What is this? Add to contacts. Don't worry about contacts right now. I'm worried about starting a new session and logging into this new account. So another account and scroll down to another account, use another account, then paste the new account, try to log into it to make an outbound call to comply with the Google requirements to make an outbound call. So now I want to go first to Gmail and to delete spammies and outdated messages. So I mark all these messages for deletion. It will not expire since I'm making an outbound call, as I'm going to voice, the voice icon, to make an outbound call to ChatGPT. So here's the phone number for ChatGPT. I'm going to make an outbound call. Help me with my cup call AIX. I'm working on a yes. I'm working on an account that is called Cap Call AIX, like XYZ, an unknown AI. I'm in the process of choosing an AI that will fit this particular idea that I have. Right, and the idea is about how to retain a Google Voice number so it will not expire within 30 days for inactivity. It will not expire within 30 days for inactivity. Yes, I'm trying to use it, but sometimes I don't have. I don't use it, and I get messages from Google saying that it will expire in 30 days. So I develop an algorithm to avoid the expiration of the number by making an outbound call to a to chatbot, an AI chatbot like 800 Chat GPT, and discuss some issues about some ideas that I'm dealing with. Well, I'd like you to examine the idea. I made a folder that every time I make an outbound call like that, I document it in this folder called Google Voice One. And I put a note in my notepad that it will not expire within the 30 days due to my making an outbound call to keep the voice number. Yes, but I really misrepresented it. I made a mistake. It's not really the file. It's not really the file name. It is a subfolder that is called Google Voice One, and I'm inside that folder. I store uh, lots of notepad files that articulate what I've done. For example, that I called right now. I'm calling 800 Chat GPT, and this particular number of the account Cup Call AIX will not expire in 30 days. Yes. And while I'm doing it, I make multiple recording of my actions to be uploaded to YouTube to share it with the public to see if anybody else has some ideas about doing the same thing that I'm doing. Yes, I'm creating them already, and as we speak, I just pasted this new notepad file to save it into the Google Voice One subfolder. Yes, and I would like to share it with you and with other users in case they can find a better way to deal with this problem. Yes, and I'm also recording it with with the psar.exe. This is a problem step recorder. Yes, I would like, and now I'm starting a new recording, so I would like to click the new recording button, start the new recording. As I'm doing the work, I will have a transcript of screen by screen and keystroke by keystroke recording of Pessar problem step recorder, which has a dialog box currently saying step recorder recording now. Yes, and I want to back it up not only to my local device but also to the cloud. For that purpose, I navigate to Drive, that is the Google Drive, and then I select plus new to indicate that I have another folder to upload. I select folder upload, and then I'm going to paste the folder name, this Google One folder, the string that contains the Google One, the Google Voice One subfolder. So I pasted that string. So I pasted this string on the folders. Uh-oh. I pasted it, but I yes, I just need to back up. So the string contains only the subfolder field and not the entire subfolder plus the file name. So I can upload the entire folder and have a record on the cloud to back up the local host, that is the local PC, with a copy of it on the web on the Google Drive. So I will have a backup in case I lose my laptop. And it says already 18 of 18, meaning that the upload was successful. So I return back to my notepad, find the file that I just uploaded, and I put the number 19 next to it to indicate that it contains 19 files which I uploaded. So I have a backup on the cloud, and now I would like to make another subfolder just dedicated to this one account. So I'm going to my documents subfolder and try to create a new folder with the name that contains the account plus the vanity phone number that is associated with it. Yes, and then I double click on it and try to get into it, and then Windows responds by confirming that the folder exists and asks me if I want to replace it. And I don't want to replace it, I just want to merge it. So I click yes to the dialog box to merge it with the existing folder that starts with an open parenthesis cup, close parenthesis, call AIX. Now I have to navigate down the names, the list of the names to find this subfolder and to save the notepad in this subfolder. Yeah, and I'm going by the alphabet, so open parentheses is before any other letters, and I'm looking for open parentheses COP, COP, that stands also for Community of Practice, which is one of the things that I intend to join in the future, the Community of Practice, to share my practices. Yes, I saved it. And now I paste it in my notes, Control V and enter. And now I want to upload this subfolder also to my Google Drive. So I'm going to click on the plus, new, folder upload, and then paste the string that contains the subfolder name by Control V. Then I want to back up all the way to the point that I have only the subfolder name and not the file name. So, because I don't need the file name, I just want to upload the entire subfolder. Yes, and I started the upload, and now Google comes back and says two uploads complete, two of two. Then I go to my notepad, I put an X in front of the file name with the space to designate that I saved it, and then the number two, or two of two, to indicate that were all uploaded successfully. And then file save to save my notepad again with the new information. In case the computer crashes, I got it all made. At this point, I'm ready to stop the recording and review PSAR, Problem Step Recorder, recording now. So I click the stop and review button and wait for it to stop so I can save it to my local machine and then upload it to the Google Drive as well. Yeah, so now I took the previous file name that I used before and I'm going to overwrite portion of it with the new file name. Control V to paste. And then I'm going to go back and delete a portion that is redundant, which is the path. Yeah, I realized that I made a mistake, so I'm going to try to correct it, but for now, I just delete a portion of it. Yeah, I have to be on top of it. And I put a prefix of the date 8-12-2025 sub F. F is like a version control, which I append to the year. So it is year 2025 sub F. The day is a Sunday, and I started at 9:41 p.m. So I'd like to designate a dash and the current time, which is 10 p.m. I'm entering 10:00 p.m. So this is the range of time that I spend. And now I'd like to copy the psar.exe1 subfolder path to the clipboard buffer and insert it as a prefix in the file name field with Control V followed by a backslash. Did you get it so far? Yes. And then I paste it into my notepad with the path and then go File, Save. Then I go back into the Google Drive and click the plus new and folder upload and try to upload the psar.exe1 subfolder to the Google Drive. Yeah. Yes, I uploaded it, and now Google comes back and says uploading one item, 0 of 19. So I'm going to go back to my notepad and mark it. First of all, I put an X in front of the file name with a space, and then after that, I put in the number 19, meaning that it found 19 subfolders in 19 files in this subfolder, and I save it. So by so doing, I finish the cycle of refreshing, keeping the Google Voice number, this Google Voice number, and I'm ready to go to check whether there are any more Google Voice numbers that I have to deal with. Right, but before I do that, I have to delete the message that Google sent me saying that this account will expire because I made the outbound call, so it will not expire. Yes, and I found out that another account that is one job e realty is also in jeopardy that it will expire within 30 days. So I'm going to try to log into this account and make an outbound call out of it. Edit, copy to the clipboard buffer, then open another instance of the browser and try to log into it. Yes, it is not exactly what you said. It is one job e realty, like electronic realty. One job e realty, which focuses basically on electronic realty, a real estate agency that using AI is focusing on the real estate market automation. That's so. Then I go to the Google Apps waffle, click on the waffle, and try to navigate to Google Voice to see whether I can make an outbound call to 800 Chat GPT to discuss some issues related to this account. Yes, and now I'm ready to. I see that this account is listed, this 800 is listed, 800 ChatGPT is listed in my history, and I make an outbound call to it to see if I can discuss with it some issues that are related to this account. Help me with this one job realty accounts of gmail.com. Develop a methodology that will help me deal with the problem of deleting my voice number, deleting my voice, deleting my voice number due to inactivity. I don't want to remove it, I want to keep it. Yes, I need to automate it with AI so I don't have to do it every time because I keep forgetting to make an outbound call. Yes, I think that I'm on my way to get it done, and I saved it in my notepad in a local subfolder, and now I want to upload it to the Google Drive. So navigate to Drive. Yes, so I clicked on the plus sign, and now I'm pasting the string that contains the path and the file name. Okay, thank you very much. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye for now. Bye. Goodbye. So this was 19 folder uploaded to the with the Google Voice One account. And now we try to create another, save it in another local account. File, save as. Create a special local account that deals with one job realty, will not expire, and so on. So I click on my documents subfolder first, and then click on a new, and then paste the string with Control V and delete the irrelevant items, or the irrelevant prefix first, and then the irrelevant suffix second, and see whether this subfolder exists. And since it exists, Windows is asking me if I want to replace or merge, and I click for merging, and now I'm going to navigate up my documents subfolder to find the number 1, open parenthesis, and the word job. So 1, open parenthesis, and job. And since I noticed it here, I'm going to look for job eRealty and click on it and save my subfolder in there. Double click it to open, copy the path to my clipboard buffer and insert it at the beginning of the file name with Control V and backup. Then copy the entire string to the clipboard buffer. Then click the save button. Now that it saved it, I want to paste it in my notes. Then go file save again. And now upload it to Google Drive, folder upload, Control V to paste, and backup to keep just the folder by itself without the file name, just the folder by itself, all the way to the end of the subfolder path, and enter and click upload, and then upload. Keep both options and upload again. And this is 2 of 2, namely that it uploaded the 2 folders that are in this subfolder. So I go back to my notepad to indicate that, open it up, put an X and a space in front of the file name, indicating that it was saved, and then the number 2 after it to indicate that the subfolder was uploaded to Google Drive, and it included two text files. Finally, I'm at the point of saving it also to my psar.exe1 subfolder. So I'm clicking on the stop recording now dialog box to save the psar file in my subfolder. I'm waiting for it to display the option to save, and then I will save it and also uploaded the psar.txt subfolder to the Google Drive. So I have all 3 subfolders uploaded to the Google Drive after having them updated with the current information that I made an outbound call. So I'm going to take the previous one, the previous subfolder, that is, mark the old account name for deletion, and then paste the new account name with Control V, and delete part of it which is no longer relevant. So I keep only what is relevant. I have to update the time to 10:16, the current time. So it will read 10.16 p.m. Then the version is going. I'm upgrading the version from F to G after F in the US alphabet, and delete the backspace or delete the F, so it reads 2025 sub G, and put a space to separate it from today's date, which is Sunday. Now I'm ready to insert also the path. So I copy to the clipboard buffer first, then place the cursor at the beginning of the file name field, put the backslash separator, and now I got a complete string with the path and the file name. I mark it with a cursor, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then click the Save button. Then I click Review Additional Details to see what was the last step in doing what I was doing, and that is 152 steps. So that means that there are 152 steps in the process. Each step includes the keystroke and the following screenshot after the step has been performed. So with this in mind, I can start a new recording as I'm pasting the name of the last recording in my notepad with Control V. And now I want to upload this subfolder also to the Google Drive. So I go back to the plus new, select folder upload, and paste the string in the folder front. Then I'm going to back up, press the backup button to back it up all the way so I retain only the psar.exe1 subfolder path and not the entire file. Since this file is contained in there, I will upload also the current file as well as the other files that are there already. Click upload again, and it tells me that it is 0 of 20. And then I go back to my notepad to indicate that it's a successful upload. First of all, I put an X in front of the name and space, and then the number of files that are included, which were 20. So I put the number 20, and then that tells the reviewer of this audit trail that 20 files were uploaded from the psar.exe1 subfolder, and then I go File, Save Again. And by this step I finished. I'm going to go back to my Gmail account and delete the message that it will be expiring. So I'm going to go back to my Gmail account, find the message that it will be expiring, and delete it. I'm going to take on another Google Voice number, which is Google Voice X Strategy N. So I'm copying the entire top of the message with Control C to the clipboard buffer, and then scroll down to my notepad, the very top of it. First of all, I want to mark the previous notes with the right slash at the top and the left slash at the bottom to segregate it from the rest of the file, then scroll up to the top of the file and insert a few carriage returns at the very beginning. And the segregation mark here will be a pair of greater than and less than signs. I'll start with the less than sign, shift and less than, a few less than signs, then edit and paste the message from Google, then go down and then enter a greater than sign to match the less than sign at the beginning. That will segregate my my current section from the remainder of the file. Then I mark it with a cursor in the notepad, then go edit and copy to the clipboard buffer as I navigate to another account and try to log into this new account. So I scroll down and I click add another, and then scroll down again and click use another account, and then I paste in the new account with Control V, strategy in, and next, and then I have to enter the email and skip the extra activities and go directly to the Google area, mark all the files that are here for deletion, then delete them, and then navigate to go to the waffle first and navigate to the voice icon so I can make an outbound call and comply with the Google requirements. And here I am ready to make an outbound call, and I notice that I have a little spam here. So I hold the shift key down and mark the spam for deletion, then click the delete button, and then permanently delete this item. Click the delete again to confirm, and I deleted it. And now I'm going to make an outbound call to ChatGPT. Click on the icon.
Hi, I'm ChatGPT, an AI assistant. Just so you know, this conversation may be reviewed for safety. We continue to agree to open AI privacy policy. How can we help you today?
Help me in working with the X strategy IN account.
Sorry, I didn't got it. You're looking to work with the X strategy in. Could you clarify a bit more about what you mean by
Yes, this is the name of the account that will not
now?
expire in 30 days because of inactivity.
I see. You're referring to an X strategy account that you're worried might expire due to inactivity. Is that correct?
Yes,
If so,
Google sent me an email telling me that it will expire due to
okay.
inactivity,
So
so I'm making an outbound call to 800 Chat GPT to have some
I
activity
see what you're
so it will not expire.
I see what you're making an outbound call to 800 ChatGPT to keep your account active. Sounds like
Exactly.
a plan.
Yes. And now I save this note that I'm
Excellent.
preparing.
Is there anything else you need help with?
Yes, I'm trying to produce an audit trail
Happy to help.
that will document my
I
activity
understand.
So I know that I made an outbound call and the account will not expire within 30 days.
Perfect. Creating an audit trail is a great way to ensure you have a record of your activity. Making that outbound call shows consistent of your account's usage. Ensure everything suitable to use to document.
Yes. So I now type it or paste it into the file name field and click the save button and saved it in the
That,
Google in my Google Voice 1 subfolder.
that sounds like a solid plan. Saving the documentation in your Google Voice subfolder should keep everything organized. Is there anything else you need help with on this?
Yes. And now I want to figure out how to upload it to Google Drive. So I go to navigate to the Waffle Google Apps and find the Drive icon and click on it.
That's right. Clicking on the Drive icon will take you to Google Drive.
Yes. What is the next step?
Once you're in Google Drive, click on New, then select File Upload to choose the file to upload. Once you find your file, click on it to upload.
Yes, except it is not a file, it is a folder. It is the
I
Google,
see.
my
In
Google
that case,
Voice, my Google Voice 1 folder that contains many files and including the current file.
I see. In that case, instead of file upload, choose folder upload and then select your Google Voice file folder. The entire folder from your phone.
That's
Ready
right.
to try?
Yes, and that's what I did. So Google replied that it uploaded 20 files. So I type it, the 20 immediately after the file name. So I prefixed it with an X and a space and suffixed it with the number of folder that I uploaded.
Nice touch. Adding that prefix and suffix makes it easy to identify. Sounds like you're all set with your audit trail.
Not only,
Anything else you'd like to go
yes,
over?
this is not only to identify, more importantly, it is to indicate that I saved it to the subfolder and I uploaded 20 files that are included in this subfolder to my Google Drive.
That's a clever way to document everything. By prefixing and suffixing the file name, you've created a clear trail of where each file is saved and uploaded. Well done. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Yes, and now I'm trying to create a new subfolder.
Okay, to create a new subfolder, first go to the parent folder where you'd like it to be. Then right-click and select New Folder, or click the New button and choose Folder. Ready to proceed?
Yes, let me do what you
Once
said.
you've Sure, take your time.
And then I clicked and tried to get into it. So Windows 11 informs me that it exists already and whether I want to overwrite it to merge. And I click the yes icon to say I want to merge it. And now I have to navigate and to find the open parentheses XST folder. So I'm scrolling down the list of folder names in my documents subfolder to identify the one that starts with X, open parentheses
Got
X,
it.
XST.
Got it. You're looking for the XST folder in your My Documents subfolder. Once you find it, you can proceed with your merging tasks. Ready to go?
Yeah, except that you forgot the open parentheses. So it is not just XST, st, it is open parentheses xst.
Got it. You're looking for the open parentheses XST folder. Thanks for the clarification. Once you find it, you'll be all set. Need
Yes,
help with anything else?
yes, and I find it, and it says here there are a couple of them.
Sounds like you're on the right track. Is there anything else you need assistance with while you're there?
I think that will be okay if you can summarize what we have discussed so I can examine it and review.
Sure. We talked about keeping your X strategy in by making an outbound call to your business courtroom state. And you're creating an audit trail for your activity. You saved documentation in the deployed subfolder, uploaded it to Google Drive, and moved on formatting and merging folders. Anything else I should revisit?
Yes, and then finally to revisit the single most important thing is the idea behind X strategy in or IM.
Right. The key idea behind X strategy in is to ensure your account remains active by generating activity, like making an outbound call, and documenting that activity through an audit trail. This way, your account won't expire due to inactivity. Need more details on this strategy?
Yes. Another important issue is the meaning of X strategy in or IM. So in that case, this refers to X like the unknown strategy, and IN or IM will be the domain name extension. So the domain name will be xstrategy.im.
Strategy.im represents an unknown or unnamed strategy, with .im being the domain extension. This could be a placeholder for a specific strategy name.
Yes, exactly what I meant. And I uploaded it to the Google Drive. I uploaded the note to Google Drive, and Google responded by telling me that two files were uploading. So I go back to my notepad to mark it in my notepad. So I mark the three.
Noting that Google Drive confirmed the upload of two files, it sounds like you've got a good system going for tracking your progress. Is there anything else you'd like to cover?
Yes, and this is a combination of a pair of a file name or of an account name that is called X Strategy IN or IM, that is also a vanity phone number that translates to 978, 728, and 3494, a vanity phone number. Can you repeat it?
Yes, you're referring to an account name or file name called xstrategy.im, which also translates to the vanity phone number 978-728-4494. Did I get that right?
No, you got it wrong. It is at the end 3494. In other words, 978, 728, 3494. See if you can repeat that.
Got it. The vanity phone number is 978-728-3494. Did I
The-
get it right this time?
yes, you got it right this time. And now I'm going to save it also to the PSAR, problem step recorder, and this is a zip type of a file, as opposed to the other previous two files that were text files.
All right. You're saving it as a program step recorder file, which will then be zip format, unlike the previous text files. That could be way away to keep everything documented. Any
Exactly.
questions so far?
Yes, and that is a third file that contains information about this activity to prevent Google from expiring the number.
With all three files documenting your activity, you should have everything you need to prevent Google from expiring your number. Is there anything else you'd like to cover?
Yeah, so this is an example of the strategy that this eventually this website and activity will deal with.
Got it. This strategy is a glimpse into the kind of activities and documentation that your website and activities will focus on. Sounds like you're setting a solid foundation. Anything else you'd like to explore?
Yes, I'm concerned that this is very tedious and repetitive. Even though it is very robust, which is good, it is very boring to sit there and repeat it myself, and I need to automate it with something like Google AI. Maybe AI can help me automate it.
Absolutely. AI can definitely help automate repetitive tasks like this. You can look into tools and scripts that can handle these processes for you. If you need guidance on how to start, I am here to help.
Yes, tell me, how do you think I should start?
You can start by identifying which parts of the process are most repetitive. Then, explore automation tools like Google's AppScript or third-party automation software like Zapier, which can integrate with Google Drive and other services.
Yes, that's what I need to do. And the calendar also, because it has to happen every 60 days.
Automating with Google Calendar is a smart move. You can set up reminders or even trigger automation scripts based on calendar events. This way, you'll have a timely and automated workflow. Would you like a quick how to integrate with Google Calendar?
Yes,
To integrate with Google Calendar, first, identify what actions you want to automate, like setting a reminder or setting notifications. Then, you can use Google AppScript to write automated subscripts or explore Zapier for seamless integration. Ready to take the next step?
yes.
Great. If you need any help along the way, just let me know.
Now I'm ready to wrap it up, and I'm uploading the folder that is the pesar.exe
Sounds like you're
pesar.exe1
got it.
subfolder.
Your Sounds like you're uploading the psr.zip file to your Google Drive. Once that's done, you'll have everything neatly organized. Anything else before we
Yes.
wrap up?
No, I don't. It's not the file that I upload. It's the subfolder that includes the file. And then Google comes back and says uploading one item, 2 minutes left. And pretty soon it will say either if it crashed or how many files did it successfully upload. It says 21 files that were in this subfolder. So I go back to my notes and I put the number 21 after the as a suffix to the file name to 1. The prefix is X space, meaning that I've done it. And by now I go file save again and I'm basically done. But before I continue, I have to go back to my uh, Gmail account and delete the message that says that Google Voice number will expire due to inactivity because I just made an outbound call. For that reason, I'm going to delete this message, and now I'm done for now. Did you get it?
My guidelines won't more than help with that. Can I help you with something else?
I'll just summarize what we have discussed so far, and then I'll let you go until the next time. Yes, that's a great summary. And since I'm ready to retire for now or stop, I would like to go back and stop the recording. So, first of all, stop the recording from the webcam.